Hello, everybody. It is time. It is time for Total War. Now, I've beaten this game twice. Military victory and a cultural victory. Where are they? Oh yeah, I have pretty much every DLC, by the way. The first time I ever beat this game was with the Kush, which would have been an amazing one to beat it as an economic victory, because they're right there in the trade center. Same with, like, these guys, they have trade boosts. Those guys don't. But, like, people with, especially here in the desert where the incense is. The second time I beat it, the Suabi, who, I beat them as a cultural victory, which would have been easier to do as a military victory. Because they're all about fighting against other barbarians, so easy spread, and getting income from raiding and sacking so that you can, go on and keep fighting. They get +2 to public order for everybody you're at war with, and you can always fight at night, meaning if you got 2 dudes attacking you, and you're just like one stack, you could choose a night fight, and then next thing you know, there's only one of those stacks coming at you. You can fight them one by one. Probably still going to lose, but at least you're not going to be overwhelmed. Well, I put it out to a friend of mine. Of all of these goddamn factions, which one should I be next? Now, these two don't have the options are just still Rome, or just still Carthage, just at different points. These are kind of the big parts of the game. But I gave him some choices. I'm looking for it. Okay, so 2 of the options were here. Seleucid, which great wealth from agriculture, and increased number of levies from satrapies, meaning it behooves you to actually get satrapies. The other one was Egypt, +1 food in all regions, which means I'll practically never have to worry about food running out, and +20 to my research rate, allowing me to speed through the research to really advance my society technologically. But he didn't choose either of those. I didn't give him one of these, because I've already beaten that. So then we move over here. No, not one of them. Not one of them. There they are. I gave him Cimmeria as an option. Reduced public order penalties. Better battle in their own or allied territory, meaning defense would be easy. Nomadic archers, meaning plenty of arrows. And wealth from agriculture. He didn't choose that one. Alright. And then the last option I gave him. All of these glorious options. Boom. Independence. Any battles I fight in mine or allied territories, +20 melee defense, meaning we will hold the line. Cultural conversion at a 4. That's just base. Meaning that I will spread Hellenic culture quickly, crushing any public order penalties I get for having foreign and other religions. Spartan warriors, +3 experience for Spartan infantry recruits. Emphasis on Spartan. They gotta have that in the name. Meaning that once I can get to the point where I'm recruiting hordes of actual Spartan units, they're starting with +3 experience, because let's face it, all the Spartans ever did was train for war. And then Helot repression, meaning that the slave riots and rebellions is lower than it normally would be, meaning that I can have 50% more battle captives and slaves and not have to worry about the public order penalties. off, dude. All the fighting in the background. By the way, this is more accurate than what 300 showed us. It's not this bare-chested dude with a cape. It's this bronze armor here. Spartans would never go into battle without armor. That's just stupid.
The people of Epirus are fools. Having utterly failed to conquer Rome, they crawl back and presume to conquer Greece. To try is not to win. They will know this when you meet them in battle. Macedon may join you, but they are no better in the end. Alexander's conquests have left them with delusions of grandeur. They will be checked, as will every other aggressor. You may fare better working with Athens and other true Greek states, but history has often taught otherwise. Ultimately, trust only in Sparta, and you will prevail.
Here's the worst thing about this. Athens is a little bit stronger than I am at the start of the game. And that sucks, because I have no port. I have no direct land route. So even if I take Larissa, it's not directly connected. It's connected through this ferry to me. Meaning I cannot trade with anybody without conquering Athens.
Ready for orders.
That sucks. Alright. Let's look. So I've got Arius and Adonatus 2 after Adonatus 1. My wife is dead. Let's fix that. Wealthy wife! Ha ha! And she has a gifted husband. Oh. Hell yeah. Oh. Alright, let's see here. I've got 68% of the council on my side. I'm defensive allies with them. I'm trade partners with Athens, and I'm at war with Epirus. So let's not take over Athens just yet. This guy hates Romans. Thirst for power. Is lower than the ruling parties. Oh, that's not good. The next one's a Mughal, so +2 for every province that brings in 5,000 or more wealth. Alright. What about my son? Harmony. Unity among us will please the gods. I'm going to send you to Macedon, my defensive allies. Ooh, I've got a spy.
Swift and silent, a shadow among shadows.
Alright, so this is the other family, not me. No. I want to move these guys down. Yes. Nope, that was the wrong direction. Boop. Alright. This is Arius, my king, my ruler. I want him to have the majority of the power, because his victories will bring to me great honor. I also need some pikes. At least 3 pikes. 3 Gorgo skirmishers. Skirmishers. Yeah. And some Perikoi spears, because they act as a, They act as kind of a skirmishing force. They have spears that they can throw, as well as a spear that they can fight with. I'm glad that I got 2 Spartan hoplites in my army to aid my royal Spartans. So these 3 are usually going to be one solid unit. These 3 Perikoi hoplites will probably be the flanking force on either side of these. Oh, didn't mean to do that. On either side of these pikemen. Ah, shit. Oh well. It's going to take me a few turns anyways. Dry docks. See, now we get into like the meat and beans of it. Like, what do I need to research first? Probably this. Because see, first it'll make me research this, and then I can move on. I haven't upgraded my city yet. I focused way too much on forces. So let's cut it down to what I can recruit in one turn. and upgrade my city center, which will take a few. Alright, and I've got him here in case they come down. Athens is working on expanding. He betrayed me. My own son has failed me. You get one more shot. Fail me again, and I'll consign you to the military. I'm gonna get one more of you. Oh, that's all I can get this turn. Well, hold on. I don't need more food just yet. I need more men.
We hunger for battle.
There we go. This is gonna be a strong fucking army. I'm going right after. Oh, they took Larissa. That's where I was gonna go. You dick. He betrayed me again. You fucking terrible diplomat. Alright, let's see how strong my enemy is back home.
Ready for further orders.
Oh yeah. I'm taking this place now. I'm taking Apollina immediately. Though I don't think I'm gonna like take them. I think I'm gonna make them a client. Actually, how many clients can I have right now? I'm destitute. It doesn't say how many satrapies I'm allowed to have. I'm gonna try and take them as well, because they'll help me control the ocean. Alright.
At your command.
First battle.
We take
Oh, we're gonna spank these suckers. I only have one Gargo skirmisher. Alright, well, they're gonna have to take out both of those, because I don't think these guys will get close enough. I'm gonna use... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna focus those three on weakening his men. So, I can attack from several different areas here. I could... If I wanted a big field battle, like to really spread him out, I'd attack right here. But I don't want that. I don't want him to be able to like spread out and confront me. I actually want to try and condense his men as much as possible, so I'm gonna come this way. I'm gonna get my men set up now.
at your service. Hoplites ready! Periokoi hoplites! Sparta! By your command! Orders! Traveling man!
For those of you wondering, there is a reason for this formation. So I like to call this the helm formation, because I form like a helmet around my inside here. Now these guys don't have the range that my javelin men have. All right, and my skirmishers here, my Gorgo slingers, they have some crazy range. As you can see, it's this red line right here that appears. So these guys kind of, and then these guys are here to protect the sides. These guys protect the edges of the phalanx. One falls back, they fall back, and I essentially form just a giant cap around my men.
Your orders? Don't break formation!
Alright, now they should stay in formation. and I push them forward. Oh, the enemy's over there. The enemy's in a different location than I had anticipated. Let's see. His mob unit is going to break so quickly. They're just dudes with cinquetas, you know, these little daggers. He's got a levy pike unit, and he's got militia hoplites. So really none of his men are a threat to me. I mean, even these guys are only a mild threat because my javelin men are gonna rip them apart. Because they're not even wearing bronze armor. They're wearing like pad, probably spolus. Yeah, I think they're wearing spolus armor. And the shields are tiny. So I mean, if you look at these dudes, like let's look at this guy head on. See, we're like right down at the end of his. There is a lot of him that is not protected by shield. So this will be a fun day. Let's speed it up a little. Oh, they've got some mob down there, probably to counter what I was going to do. But this is a nice window to plug. So then I move forward a little. See, I really want to plug that gap. There we go. I've plugged most of the gap. And then I get all 3 of my pikemen, and I have them drop their pikes. There. Now the enemy has nowhere to go but into death. This guy... Oh, I can't wedge him in there. He's too big. Well, let's scoot him up a little bit. Close him down. These guys are going to form a phalanx just because they're under fire. And I want to reduce how much damage they take. Now my slingers are firing. But they're firing into the mob, it looks like. I want them firing into these pikes. But they are just outside the range of my javelin men. Which sucks dick. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, I don't know why you are suddenly outside. Alright, you know what?
Back to your positions.
Break it.
Ready. Yes, Commander.
There we go.
Advance at speed.
Scoot them forward.
At your service.
Why are you guys up there? Get back.
Advance at speed.
There we go.
Pull-ups.
There we go. Oh my god, look at the javelins in the back there. Alright. Now that I've scooted all my men forward a little, I'm getting some better shots. Oh my god. See, he's trying to trade out his pikemen. All he's doing is turning around and giving me free shots into his back. There's the javelin rain. Ooh, 1 down. Several down. There we go. Watch. Here it comes. Oh my god. And see, this is the whole point of skirmish units, to soften the enemy up. You know, to soften them up before the main fight. I mean, I know others use them to flank and attack the enemy in like the exposed flanks, but I really don't feel like sending my men around I kind of like this, where I just whittle away at him little by little. And see, he has his own slingers hailing over here, but I don't think I've lost a single guy. I have not. No, I've lost 2. I have lost 2 men. There they are. Well, there's 1. The other one's probably like in the middle somewhere, because they are well packed. I've lost 2 guys. He's lost all of this. Oh my god, look at him go down.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Nope. These guys, they're all out of javelins.
Send them screaming to the afterlife!
I see, look, his morale's about to break. I've cut him down to 1/3 of what he was, and I haven't even engaged him. Alright.
Javelin man!
Oh, here comes the mob. Oh, I feel so bad for these poor bastards.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Do you guys not have a line of sight? I'll scoot you back a bit. I think I put them too close behind the others that they could not throw a rock without hitting my allies. Yep, that was it. I could have been doing so much more, but I fucked up the ranges. See, I'm used to using bowmen. Bowmen can fire up and over. Wait for it. Bam, 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 bam. See, these guys don't even have shields, and those aren't even javelins. If those are javelins, this unit would already be broken. These are just rocks. These are just rocks that I'm winging. Slingers are amazing against the weak armed or the hitting the backs of units.
Spartans! Hack them down!
Alright, you two go after that unit.
We await your command.
You go after that unit.
Add the double.
I'm okay with using these guys to chase down ranged units like slingers because they're only medium heavy. If you look, the Periakoi hoplites are very heavy, and these guys are super heavy. So, you know, you really gotta. The heavier they are, the slower they are. These guys are fast enough that they can catch up to the slingers every now and then, and do one of those little javelin tosses. Oh, I really should have sent the 2 units this way. They would have had a lot more to fight. Oh, here comes the charge.
Attack that position!
Attack the mob. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, they are just... Oh, did you see that guy? Just stabbed him in the gut, man. Oh, yeah, this mob unit's gonna break, and fast. It's okay if he's on the sides of me, because, I mean, my guys are wearing armor. His little knives are doing less than dick against me. Oh, somebody over here just got stabbed in the face. Look at that shit. Yeah. Execute these little bastards.
Break the lines!
And see, then they just rearrange. Meanwhile, these guys are still chasing.
Periakoi spears! At speed!
I'm gonna pull one of these spears off. I'm gonna send him this way.
Double time!
God, I don't think I'm gonna ever fucking catch that little bastard. But still. These slingers aren't running, and I find that odd. Oh, javelin men. They're javelin men, and they're not running. Well, no, duh, you're losing decisively. These guys are only slightly better armed than the mob
One of our
were.
units has used all its ammunition.
At least they're smart enough to use shields.
Sparta!
Oh, somebody just got it through the neck. Oh, these guys used the last of their spears. And as you see, it led to a few deaths. Not a lot. They don't have the best javelins. Their javelins probably aren't even as good as these javelins, because they're a skirmishing force. They're not a missile force. So your emphasis
units has
should
used all
not
its
be the
ammunition.
javelins they can throw. The emphasis of this unit is more or less in the fact that they can throw javelins at all and fight. I'm bringing my general south. Why not? I'm bringing my Gorgos south because they'll push far enough that they can then open fire on these guys and hopefully break them. This guy is going to chase him all the way to the edge of the map, which is a ways away. But they're winded. My guys are tired. I see every now and then they'll stop and fire when they think they've got enough distance. But it's not going to help them at all because my guys have the benefit of uber fucking armor. But they're just not fast enough to catch them. That's okay though, because these guys are all going to break here in a second. Yeah, see, their morale's dropping because a few of them are trailing behind. Oh no, these are different, but still, I'm murdering them as I go too. Less people are going to be surviving this fight than they'd anticipated. And see, with the failing morale comes my victory. Oh my god, you guys are really going all the way to the border. Alright, 4 times speed. Why the fuck not? Well, we'll just speed this up here. Oh, see, they already reached the edge of the map. They're like, oh god, what do we do? Crash! Run away! They're done. These guys over here have almost reached it. And they're gone. I lost 31 people. And 3 of them were to friendly fire.
That's terrible.
He lost 865 people.
That's even worse.
3 of them to friendly fire. Because you can see the difference here. So we both killed 3 of our own guys. The difference is he lost like almost 30 times the number that I did. I have now subjugated him. So he's now my bitch.
Make haste, men.
I'm gonna waste fucking
At ease, men.
no time. Give me those levies. Alright, so usually factions will benefit greatly from one of these. Hellenics seem to benefit the most from the authoritative route. You know, the zeal. Because they're a very militaristic, zealous society. This boosts my research rate and my cultural conversion of wherever the general happens to be. Alright. What are the mercenaries? Ooh, I could get Dogue. I could get Dogue. Dogue is expensive, though. You get Dogues later. Dogues are not cheap. Alright, do I want Perikoi pikemen and slingers? No, I want this. I want this. I definitely want this, because this gives me cavalry. And cavalry is something I need in every army I make. Especially the Tarentine cavalry. These guys. These guys are beautiful. Mostly because they're everything the citizen cavalry has. They're these guys, but better. Because these guys are a melee cavalry. As you can see, they have a bonus versus large, right? Which means being a melee cavalry, they're meant to fight in the cut and thrust, but not against people. That's a big difference. They're meant to fight against other cavalry. in the cut and thrust. Everybody gets that wrong. These are missile cavalry. These guys are meant to hit and run. But the Tarantine cavalry are a little different. They are a medium heavy. They're like a medium class, meaning that they can still crash if need be. I mean, look at that health. 80 health, 60 armor, 36 melee defense, 24 weapon attack, and that's not their javelins they throw. That is the weapon attack of their actual weapon, which is a short sword, a Roman short sword. So they can be in the cut and thrust if need be, but the real thing is that they can charge. And then down here, you got the Heroes of Sparta and the Royal Spartans. Heroes of Sparta, the greatest unit you can get, in my opinion. They have a better charge, slightly less melee defense, but they got more health, more melee attack, slightly less weapon damage, but better. They're just better overall. And then down here at the very bottom, Monument to Leonidas, which just gives you like all of this and some really good. So 8 public order, +2 to army recruitment, +2 influence for your political party. This is a testament to Leonidas, the king of the Spartans, the one from the movie 300 and all that. The Battle of Thermopylae. You know. Spartan god. But look, I've taken Epirus, but I can't trade. There's no sea route because I'm landlocked, and I can't go across here and trade because I don't own this. And even if I did own Larissa, there's this. So I would have to take Athens to trade with anybody. But they don't really like me right now. But they love when I fuck on Athens. So, Egypt. You seem to
Master
like
of the
me.
Nile, blesses our meeting. And
This option demands that a faction becomes your satrapy or client state, taking advantage of your military might in exchange for a percentage of their income, and, in the case of satrapies, unlimited military access. However, satrapies may find themselves dragged into a conflict not of their own design. Unlike a regular ally, they cannot decline a request to assist when war is declared on their overlord without automatically declaring war on their overlord themselves.
Alright, so that's important right there. Epirus is my client, meaning they are paying me every turn to protect them. I am their overlord. So they're paying me for protection. Ooh, they really want a non-aggression pact. Damn it. Sometimes if
your offer is
they
kind
really
and
want it,
respectful.
you can
But Pharaoh,
ask for
Horus
money.
Reborn, has little
Yeah, I got a free $1,000.
Except in glorious field.
Knos, do you want to be
Athena
friends?
give you wisdom so that you
Yes,
may
you do.
speak
Do you wanna
well
pay
and
me for
persuade
friendship?
me of your cause.
No.
Be welcome.
Yay, they paid me for
We
friendship.
Greeks are a realistic. The blessing of the Olympians
Oh, I already
upon
have
you.
a non-aggression pact with
What
you.
then do your noble people desire of us?
Alright. See, they really like me, too. It annoys me. Oh, well. So my son has let me down twice. As a fucking politician. I do not like that. You're a failure, kid. So now I'm gonna try sending out somebody else. I'm gonna send my wife out. Let's send my wife as a politician. Pretty sure she isn't pregnant.
My skills are yours.
Reveal as you. No, I don't want that.
How may I serve you?
Oh, I can't murder. I could just break some shit. That's stupid.
My skills are yours.
Look around here.
Swift and silent
Let's
as
see
a
the
shadow.
strength of Pella. And see, I don't mind not owning Pella or Apollina, because in the end, all I really need is here, here, and here. Once I have this, and normally I make Canos a client. Not gonna lie. Normally I clientize Canos. And I have them kind of keep peace out here. But they always let me down, and I'm always constantly getting attacked from ships from like Egypt and shit landing at Athena. So I'm gonna take here, I'm gonna make it a military harbor of power and might, and hopefully trade with everybody in there and make shitloads of money, but if not, own the seas. Next turn. Oh. Probably not going to make a whole lot of cuts to this, because a lot of times it's the details. Oh, I've been found. He has returned home. They betrayed me. And they betrayed me. I am doing terrible with politics right now. I'm fuck awful with politics.
Ready for orders.
No. There you go. See, the difference is, this means that my units will go into the water and attack from ships, which is not good. This means I'm attacking on land.
None will escape. We cannot
Oh.
pass here.
He has some big armies.
Besieging settlement.
Oh wow, I am stronger than all of this combined. Only equals that much compared to the glory of Sparta. Okay, so let's take a look at what he actually has. Teutra is the queen. That's this lady. She's a cavalry unit of some kind. He has Illyrian raiders and levies, Illyrian spearmen, and some slave slingers. So these are dedicated melee. Probably have javelins. These are just spearmen. Illyrian tribesmen, Illyrian hoplites, and some javelin. 3 sets of slave javelins. More cavalry, spearmen, and slingers. So really basic units. Nothing here is a threat to a pike wall and to a hoplite wall. So that's probably why it's giving me the advantage. I probably rival all of his men. See, I once played as these guys. They actually have a marine unit. Like marines. Illyrian marines. And what they are is they're a guerrilla deployed land unit. Or ocean unit. So essentially you can place them. So while I can only place inside this yellow bubble, the marines and raiders can be placed like here. Like right outside the fucking town in a separate shadow bubble. I'm going to attack from this. No, wait. I don't want to attack with the water to my side. Because he could land behind me. Alright, looks like I'm coming at him from the front. Alright. You know what's going to happen. All of you know what's happening here.
Spears ready. Perioikoi hoplites.
Oh, I put those guys in the wrong spot.
Spearmen ready for orders. Spartans. Hoplites ready.
Now, he has cavalry, so it's going to be very important that he doesn't flank me.
Ready and eager!
I'm going to put these guys here. These guys here. Since I know he has cavalry, I'm not starting with my chief back here. I'm going to put him here, and I'm going to put these levies here. And should they flank me, I'm going to pull the hoplites out and move the levies forward. The levies aren't the greatest. They're axemen, which means that they're a dedicated melee unit, which I lack pretty severely. But
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
we'll go right up the fucking middle. We'll go right up the fucking middle. I don't care if I give him the high ground, because all that's going to do is intensify his charge into a pike wall. I mean, normally, if I had an army, I'd want to be the ones coming downhill, all that that speed and force to crush my opponent, unless my opponent was standing at the other end of a 10-foot spear. I would much rather not be charging downhill at a wall of instant death. So, alright, let's speed this up a little. Alright, he still hasn't made a move, so I'm going to go ahead and close this cap in.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Boom.
By your command! Your orders! Breaking battle groups!
Alright, I've broken my phalanx, because I know he has units over here. And you three are going to go fight them. Which still leaves my cap. My cap is still here. Who's going to go ahead and act as a seal.
Hoplites! Form phalanx!
Now, my Gorgo skirmishers really don't have much of a shot. Because they're downhill like that. But that's fine. It's honestly fine. Alright. One of his general units. Let's click on my hoplites. He is a high threat even to my hoplites.
Sparta!
That's not good. See, even to my Spartan hoplites, he's a high threat. That's not good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here to the side. I'm going to be taking some shots here for a bit, but that's alright. Because right now it's all about this fight here. You guys clash. You guys pull out, pull out, pull out, get out of there. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Oh god, javelins in the back. Spartans may be strong, but javelins to the back are still javelins to the back. Alright, there's a reason I wanted these guys here. And that's because they can attack these guys in the back now. See, he's losing decisively. Or, I guess we're losing decisively. Alright. Levies, pull back. You use the javelins. You have javelins. Use them.
Our general is under attack.
Fire already.
Fire at anyone!
They're not firing. Oh, these guys are busy. Yeah, see, I'm losing the fight on that side.
By your command!
This guy's getting sneaky, and he's going around me.
Understood! At the double! Javelin men! Helots! Orders under
Oh, what did I do?
Quick march! Double time!
Nope. I'm making mistakes. I'm making a lot of mistakes right now. Alright, finally, they're starting to throw their javelins. You morons. Alright, now get in there. I want to know how these guys are losing so badly. I mean, I get that they're getting hit with javelins in kind of the side back,
The men are wavering.
which is never good. Go, go, go.
We await your command!
Alright, now we're starting to hurt the enemy, because he's starting to try and fight my pike wall.
Javelin men! At the double!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
At speed!
You guys are really slow.
Perioikoi hoplites! Quick march!
Alright, well, these guys are gonna have fun chasing them.
At speed!
Warriors ready!
Go.
I can't do my handset. I figured that out with the
Alright, these guys are gonna have to present a united front to hold that off. Meanwhile, the main of the enemy's force is gonna die right here. In
One of our
this
units has used all its ammunition.
buster cluck of doom and death.
Perioikoi hoplites! Quick march!
Let's try to fix that.
Spear infantry ready! Move phalanx now! You know what I'm talking about? Oh my god!
Alright. They're gonna be chasing them for a while.
General!
Fearless warrior!
Alright, speed up your reloads.
Damn it!
I don't care if it exhausts you.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
My king is taking shots right now for you.
Form phalanx now!
Alright.
Levy!
Ready and waiting!
Alright, these guys are all locked down. So they'll be taking a lot less casualties in this fight. Those Periakoi have taken a lot of casualties. Horses normally don't last long against a
One of our
pike
units
wall,
has used all its
but he was
ammunition.
lucky. He found a gap. The unlucky thing is that gap was then quickly filled with javelins. My king's taking some serious hits here. I don't like it. But I can't turn him around or else he's going to take shots in the back. And I'll lose even more men. These guys are here to keep anybody from coming around and flanking my king. But the moment these slingers break, I'm dragging him out of there. The literal moment these guys break. They're holding on surprisingly well. Oof. Alright. Well, this sucks.
Javelin men! Your orders!
Losing as many men as I have kind of sucks.
Orders!
Gonna have to go through my own pike wall here. But his horses won't last long against my Periakoi. Because they're a spear unit. Spear, like, the greatest counter to... And he's gonna run out of
The enemy
ammo
general
soon.
is dead.
Yay, that's good news. Alright, those guys are broken.
General!
You get back here.
Yes, Commander! Perioikoi hoplites!
Isn't this the enemy general?
At speed!
Don't run, don't run, don't run. Yes! He didn't run away. It's the slowest charge in the history of forever. I'm gonna kill the actual general, and it should cause a heavy morale loss among his men. Meanwhile, I'm starting to fix this over here. This is now back under control. I'm surprised the levies have held out this long. They're supposed to be a really shitty unit. And they've held out longer than...
Ready for orders!
They've held a lot better than these guys will. Oh, for those of you wondering, Periakoi actually does have a meaning. The Periakoi were Spartan non-citizens, meaning they weren't Spartans. But because Spartan children can only be warriors, Sparta needed a unit to fill the gap, you know, of like artisan, farmer, merchant. And so they allow people to live in Sparta as long as those people take the roles of merchant shit, and they give to the Spartans what the Spartans need to live as. So they give them food for free, brickwork for free, because Spartans don't really get paid being a soldier, because that's their duty. That's their honorable job. So this is a lot going on over here. It's just a lot going on. Fuck it. I don't normally do this, but
Hack them down.
go get involved. These guys are all gonna break before mine do.
Orders. Orders.
See, the square formation I don't use very often because they move into a big square, which means that half my men have their back to the enemy. So it's not so good against arrows, but it's great against being flanked because you have spears focused in every fucking direction. Hey, they're fresh. They're not tired anymore. Oof. Alright, well, that broke them. All right, let's get these Gorgos here into the center of the city.
Double time.
Charge them! Boom. Boom, bitch. People dying on all sides. Oh, his unit's about to break already. Oh, there's a spear. Somebody died. And I win. That was a close one. I never want to underestimate these guys. I lost a lot of people in that fight.
The fabric has gone.
He lost a lot more.
And the stuffing
But I'm sure I could have fought that one different and lost a lot less. His slingers, look at that. Oof.
take it out. I would take it out. Take out replace the stuff, but also change
Ready for
Fuck
further
her
orders.
up.
We hunger for battle.
to a silkier fabric.
Alright, he's labeled as a general and a captain, which means I don't think they have a king yet.
I had because I wanted to sweep that Hobby Lobby.
Oh, no, hold on. What can I get from you? Illyrian Spearman. Yeah, why not? I'll take who I can get where I can get them. Especially because I'm going to start putting some of these units together.
Half circles of tomatoes.
Because it reduces upkeep. Fusing them like that. Spear-armed units. That is the majority of my empire. Another reason why you want to do it like that.
Journey completed.
Another reason you want to do it like that is because, ooh, actual hoplites. Gimme. They're not Spartan hoplites. As you can see, they've got worse stats, but they're hoplites nonetheless, which means they've got the shield wall. They're disciplined. I'll take them.
My time is better spent feasting and hunting than
They're
listening.
mad, but they're loyal. See, it says that they're loyal, which means they should not betray me.
YouTube's so much better. I hate watching TV shows. No wonder people hate it. Quilting's fucking easy.
Fucking nobody here I can trust to be a goddamn diplomat. But I've got 77 influence now. But I need to start like promoting my friend party here a bit, because if I don't, I'm gonna lose their loyalty without having to pay for it. And I don't want to have to pay them for their loyalty, especially because I'm about to turn on fucking Athena. Or Athens. I'm about to turn on Athens.
Speak quickly and well. Speak ill or slowly, and I may feed your tongue.
There was one thing you could do.
like the different currents, and
I
then she's
don't
got
know if we can do it now.
and they're all detailed bitch.
But I remember doing it once, back when I was the Kush. I managed to wed
Printed it out,
my son
put it on there, and like drew it
to
on fabric.
one of their Queen's King's children. And
Yeah, so
their kid ended up ruling both parties,
like, because just looking at this,
having, like, you know, power over both parties. And
looking at like how
it essentially allowed me to suck them into my empire.
the shapes of each one, because
I'm fucking done with diplomacy.
it's really hard to have
I'm fucking done with diplomacy.
My skills
Oh, fuck.
and silent, a shadow among shadows.
Ready for battle.
Agrarian Axemen, why not? Agrarian Axemen are not bad units. You know what? Let's poke our heads back up here.
Waiting for more orders.
What have you got for me? More Illyrian Spearmen, why not? They have a square formation. They're kind of shitty. But they've got a really big boost against cavalry.
so that's how you stick it onto the one arm. So like you sew all of the thing together so you have your dash. Yeah. And then when you sew it to
Alright.
underneath,
We're gonna raise forces.
a big bubble
This guy. That's my son.
on the seams you already did. So that way it doesn't
Commander,
I can afford one unit.
serve your people.
God damn it. Oh well, next turn I'll be able to add cavalry.
take profile and then find fabrics.
Yep.
And
Next turn I can add cavalry to that.
and it's extremely
As all the gods look down on us, they too must wonder why we are not firmer allies and friends.
I convinced him to just give me 300 bucks. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, what's the last unit satrapy I'm getting? Slingers. Beautiful. Alright, this is a nice hodgepodge unit. God, it'll take 6 fucking turns.
that she does them. I'm like, oh, those are actually really cool. I can definitely
Make haste, men.
Alright. I'm gonna put you here.
Ready for further orders.
bring one of those for like
I'm just be there, I guess. 4 turns. Jesus Christ. Alright. Dry dock. I'm gonna need this. Because the moment I take over Athens, I'm building a military wharf.
Commander. We need good fighters.
This is gonna be the slowest army building in the history of ever. It's fucking 2 units at a time.
I rolled over my foot.
I need Athens to move an army away.
I humbly ask that you at least consider a formal treaty. Strong defenses need good foundations.
He's on his computer.
No.
What? Okay,
Alright.
Jacob. Finding his place to pause.
Alright. I'm gonna emphasize more slingers, probably, with this army. Than javelin men. Because I can get 3 of them this turn.
Ready for orders.
Oh, hold on. Before I make
At your
this
service,
mistake.
swift
Yeah.
and silent as a shadow.
Commander.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go straight for Athens, dude. I'm going straight for Athens. They've got some good units defending Athens, and I'm recovering still. Actually, you know what? Hold on.
March until your feet bleed.
We'll speed march here.
Commander.
Stop recruiting for a second. Wounded unit down, good unit up. Boop.
Make haste.
There we go. I've got fresh dude in here now. Does it still take 4 turns? 3 turns?
Ready for orders.
And then these guys, since it'll take 4 turns, but I start recruiting now.
It is a great and glorious thing to serve
Oh,
your
you know what? I'm gonna go with these guys instead of those guys, because these are better chicks. Now it'll take 3 turns, because I'm mustering, which mustering increases replenishment rate and melee defense. And then
ready for battle.
I think I'll just grab some one-off mercenaries and attack Athens with them as a bolstering army. If I don't do this right, I'm gonna be at a big disadvantage.
You are wise enough not to sit idly upon the bank, but to take the fish as it swims by.
You really want that fucking alliance, don't you? I don't want an alliance with you. I'm gonna kill you. Ooh, cheaper cavalry. Let's do it. Oh, it only lets me get 1. That's not good. Alright. Let's get one of them. I don't know, if I'm gonna recruit 1 unit, I'm gonna make it the fucking cavalry.
We hunger for battle.
They're allies with Macedon.
Be welcome. If I can give you a fair answer, you will have it.
When I was in early childhood development, they have a thing that says one
That's their client.
legit daycare that is like a full daycare. You're only split one person can take care of like 3 to 4 kids at max. Honestly,
Hold on.
Were I to lay a...
like when it's
Hold on.
children, like
Commander.
that too. One person,
This might take
2 babies,
all
one
my money.
one is the
Be welcome here, and speak as you wish, without fear of consequence or danger.
when I was in there. It's the 3 to 4 kids, 1 person.
Dull words rarely cut through sharp disagreements. We cannot accept your offer.
But then once it hits after like I think it was 8, then it goes back down. Like one teacher to so many kids, and it like why does it go back down? Because they have more of a personality, so you need to watch them. And I was just like, huh. Yeah. So like for a daycare, not for like us. So when they turn 9, you have to watch a lot of them? No, it's just once they're usually it's like once they're 9.
We find ourselves matched against a worthy foe. Your strength would be a great comfort. Can you attack?
Fucking 9,000 IQ play right here.
Excellent.
I'm now at war with 2 factions that are a mile away from me. But at the same time,
Ready for
Athens has no protection.
And
They have no more protection.
we take this
It's got so many
at
kids.
your command.
See, like, I'm okay if, like
And I have $2,000 now that I can use to buy some mercenaries and aid in my attack.
that's Jake's, one of Jake's, ES is to have, so that way, the kids, they can go to the pub, school, and then, hang out there. So you would
Just, I've got to absolutely make sure that I get rid of these guys afterwards. Now, I could auto-resolve, but I'm not going to. I've got to make sure that the mercenaries are the ones leading the charge over the wall, because I don't care if they live or die. So, start deployment. Oh, they're aiding me from over here. That's not bad, actually, attacking this. Because I'll get a couple arrows from there, but I shouldn't get attacked by this one at all. Actually, you know what? I'm going to attack this one. I'm gonna land right here. That way, that arrow tower can just fuck right off. There. And then these guys, drop them. Back up. Start battle. And speed up time.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah, as you see, he's got slingers on the wall. Go, 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 you four. These four are going to be my first four on the wall. They're decent, especially the veteran hoplites. They're going to be able to hold their own in a fight. Hopefully. All right. No, get on the wall. Hold on. What? Why? Alright, this is gonna have to be the last battle for now. I think they're already here. But I'm in the middle of, like, you know, the big battle. See, this is nice. The Germanic units sometimes will push them and then stop, push, and see, like that. They'll push and stop. I like when it smoothly goes and they just push it in one big line. Alright. I've reached the wall. So then I can... Actually, you know what? This... Let's send the satrapies and the mercenaries. Those are going to be my reinforcements to my wall units. Alright, hold on. Sorry, that was my brother. I do appreciate that he called and kindly asked if Bonnie was sleeping before shouting at the stairs. He's quite the thoughtful fellow when he wants to be. Alright, you guys are going way too slow. We're gonna have to do this. That's it, whole battle times 4 speed. That's how we're doing this shit today. We're gonna shut down the arrow tower. Oh my god, I'm just getting pelted. I'm gonna lose so many units trying to do this shit at times 4. Get down there. Oh, oh my god, there's so many arrows and shit getting flung around. These guys, I don't know how they're holding their own. But somehow, they're not dying. Alright. Your guys. Boom. Go. I'm just going to put a bunch of my own. I probably should have had them already ready. But what can I say if I'm a forgetful bitch? Alright. taken up to the ladders. And see, they're just gonna rain shots down on the enemy. That's what they do. That's the whole point of, like, agrarian axemen, you know? Raining shit down on the enemy from up above, where the enemy's shields will not be focused. Because, see, I'm attacking these guys in the back. And yes, I am taking fire, but I'm also dealing it now, too. And with Spartan's armor, I'm not really worried about how much damage I'm going to be taking. Putting the Thoreos spears in melee so that they can surprise these slingers here. Yeah, see, that's how you break an enemy. Alright, now I just need all of you guys
We have captured a tower.
to march on this victory point. Just get fucking everybody in on this. It's not often I fight a battle entirely in, you know, ×4 speed. But when I do, it's because I'm on a time crunch. And I do know that the general unit will be here waiting for me. This is like the boss battle. Yep, there he is. Everybody get him. They're slingers, so this will be quick. My own men are just gonna start peeling away, and boom. I lost 300. They lost 1,400. So over 4 times, almost 5 times as many men as me. Then again, I did deploy almost 4 times as many as they did. So, well, no, I guess just under 3 times as many. And Athens is mine, and I will continue this next time.